Okay, we're back, and I did a few adjustments on settings, so hopefully everything will sound okay. Let's get back to the game.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Levioso!
Good. Well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso!
This should be easy.
Protego!
Protego. Complicates things. You're good. How perceptive.
I know!
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about.
Class, I hope you were paying attention. That is how you pass Levioso.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Considering I didn't get any in that fight.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Revelio.
Only a level 2 lock on that door. Strange.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
So that's strange. The choice that I did was I haven't used my wand in a duel, is what I thought, which is true. I mean, I've done some. This character has done some battling with those animated soldiers and stuff, but as far as I know, not dueling. But then he said something. He said he'd never. I don't know. It almost seemed like a lie, but did not intend to lie to him.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Oh, that was the bust of the flame that was speaking. No time to enjoy the tea. Let's go. She enjoyed being burned at the stake.
Wish I could sneak into the other common rooms, just for an hour or so.
Hogwarts always has another mystery to discover. If I don't find a way to concentrate, I'll fail my owls for certain.
Rumor has it there's a secret passage leading to Hogsmeade.
Okay, let's see what we have that we can do now. Okay. I'm going to meet her in the Transfiguration classroom. I wonder if that means that I'm going to have a class with her. Not sure. But let's continue.
If someone gets struck by a cursed broom, we do hope it's you.
Revelio. Revelio. Protego. Lumos.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Revelio.
Nice. Wonder if it's a faux glass. Level 1 lock. Wow. These teachers have such weak locks on their lock enchantments on their doors. Oops.
Revelio.
That looks like a new cat.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Levioso. Accio.
This is the right area. Wonder where the flying page is. Got it.
I thought there were two earlier, now there's only one. Maybe the other one flew off.
Revelio.
Oh, having some graphical glitches there with that window. And the water. Need to check the driver on my graphics card. I thought it was up to date, but it did say that there is no complications with that one, and I might need to.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Might need to update or downgrade. We'll see. I'll mess with it some between games. But overall, it's working fine, running well, and doesn't look bad considering.
Brilliant. I trust the preliminary task.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Reparo.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
Cool.
Reparo.
Something quite satisfying.
Revelio.
I just have to get to those from the inside. Alright, let's see what my current task is. Okay, so we have to meet up and head to Hogsmeade. Okay. Well, let's just look around here while we're here. Level 1, okay. Oops, sorry, I tried to talk to you, but it wouldn't let me.
Revelio. Reparo.
It's strange that sometimes they light up when you get next to them and sometimes they don't. I don't know if it is story triggered, progression triggered, perhaps. It's only activatable at a certain time. I wonder if it's the same cat changing its fur over and over.
Revelio.
It's kind of funny, you can just rudely bump into people and they won't let you talk to them. Is this history? Wow, seems rude that they would let you do that.
Did someone say something?
No, Professor Benz.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we? was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel.
Revelio.
The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
It's a good thing the owlery is away from the rest of the school.
Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree.
Revelio.
Just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Revelio.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Poppy's already seen the hippogriff. Absolute.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah! You can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
Revelio.
Not much of a chance to explore the castle.
A little? It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You could have told me how you became so good at dueling. Levioso! Accio! Levioso! Accio!
Cool.
Revelio.
Accio!
Okay. Apparently you cannot pull stuff like that to you. You have to actually pick it.
Revelio.
I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim, though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
I'd die of embarrassment if my mother taught at Hogwarts. Don't know how Matthew manages.
I only speak up in classes where the teacher doesn't deduct house points for wrong answers. To be fair, I don't say much.
I wish they'd let Ronan teach the entire curriculum.
Revelio.
Never know when these are going to come in handy. Might as well grab them when we can. Come on, Slowpoke, where are we going?
Mr. Moon. He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear.
Accio.
Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Demi guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe.
Revelio.
Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state.
Accio.
Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister too?
She is, or rather, she was.
Revelio.
She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
So it looks like the stones, you have to kind of mine them, so you do just pull them out.
Accio. Revelio.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
Reparo.
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, Have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Mind.
Revelio.
Nice.
Revelio.
That's cool. So some of these must have just been earned from the early quests, and then some of them were probably from the DLC. Okay. It must be a side quest, and I haven't started on it. No quest assignments. No outpost. Okay.
Revelio.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here. Thomas Brown, I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, see in it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
The only one that seems halfway useful right now would be that. Ooh, I need to get that equipped. That looks like it gives me some offensive power. Maybe I should sell those, but not right now. We'll see. Okay. There we go. Ah, my hair clips through. It's kind of strange. And my wand clips through as a span. But with the hood down, it doesn't seem to clip through. Weird. Okay. Nice. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Why not? Let's wear that for a while, just to see how it does. Okay. Wouldn't think I'd need to be wearing a scarf. Shouldn't be that chilly, but...
Revelio.
Wonder if he'll let me walk back here. Oh, yeah, there's another room. That's gotta be a secret for later. And as soon as I equip my scarf, I have a new scarf. What? Oh wow, that's worth a lot of money. Oh, it's got trait slots. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, that's cool. So you can upgrade them. Okay, cool. So there's a lot more to this game than I thought originally.
Revelio.
Seems strange we're in his living quarters just going through his stuff. He doesn't care. All the other teachers are giving me extra assignments and working with me one-on-one. At their detriment and the detriment to the other students that don't get that chance. Okay, let's head there. And maybe the potion shop. And we'll call this video.
Hasn't been anyone as bad as
Revelio.
An honest day's work for an honest sickle. That's my creed.
Revelio.
Chores aren't so bad. I don't mind the odd one without magic.
Accio.
Ooh, okay. Nice. Lots to explore. Very cool. Looks like more to come back and find. Wow. Yeah, I have no idea what to do with that yet, so...
Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts is a 5th year.
You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo! Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds? Let me guess. You're after something fresh. Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
So this is to open some sort of trials in game.
Revelio.
I'm sure I've missed some of those then, because they seem to be located at the places that you're going to visit. Get back here. Can't climb up there, I guess.
Revelio.
You sure you're not outside because you grew your plants and you can't get in now?
Revelio. Revelio.
Guess she's painting. Thank you.
Revelio.
Another one of those.
Accio!